Archangel Michael is begging you right now. He is not commanding. He is not speaking in thunder. He is on his knees before the throne, trembling with urgency, pleading with heaven to make sure you do not miss this one chance, this one holy second. You are chosen. This is not a metaphor. You have been divinely picked out of the noise, out of the crowd, out of the confusion of this world, because what is coming was never meant for the eyes of the many. It was designed for the heart of the few. And you are one of the few. That is why this message is in your hands. That is why your soul is trembling even now. Because deep within you, something ancient already recognizes the truth behind this moment. This is sacred. This is secret. This is sealed under your name by God Himself. You must not tell anyone. Not yet. Not until the miracle arrives. And yes, it will happen in 2 minutes. But those 2 minutes are not ordinary time. These are 2 minutes in the realm of the Spirit, where timelines collapse, where angels descend through dimensions, where eternity meets flesh. In those 2 minutes, heaven is about to release something that could change everything: your destiny, your mind, your finances, your relationships, your health, your future. But this is the test. You have to choose not to skip this. You must open it. You must feel every word as though God Himself is whispering in your soul. Because He is. Finally, God is exposing this woman. She is the reason the enemy gained access to places he never should have reached. The woman who walked into your life like a helper but left you wounded. The woman who smiled while secretly feeding your name to forces you couldn't see. But God saw it. And now the exposure begins. Not to destroy you, but to deliver you. There is a reason the attacks increased lately. There is a reason your spirit felt heavy. The closer the miracle got, the more desperate the darkness became. But the darkness has failed. And it knows it. That's why it tried to distract you today. That's why people started acting strangely. That's why your emotions suddenly shifted out of nowhere. Because your spirit sensed what your mind hasn't caught up with yet: the heavens are opening. Archangel Michael is not begging for his own sake. He is pleading for yours. Because the veil is parting. The miracle is descending. And your eyes have been chosen to witness what so many begged to see. You weren't forgotten. You were preserved. The delay wasn't a denial. It was a detour for your protection. The moment they started plotting, heaven started moving. And now the plot is falling apart. The lies are unraveling. The masks are coming off. The people who smiled in your face but cursed your name in silence, they are being exposed. Especially her. Yes, that woman. The one whose energy felt off but you couldn't prove it. The one you kept forgiving, even when your soul felt anxious around her. You defended her when others doubted her. You carried her pain when she wouldn't carry yours. And now God says, enough. Heaven is sending evidence. Not just intuition, but confirmation. You will see something with your own eyes. Something that proves you were never crazy. You were chosen. And your discernment was never a curse. It was your greatest gift. Archangel Michael has watched your tears, your silence, your restraint. You could have exposed her. But you didn't. And now God will. But He's doing it with grace. Because He doesn't want you bound in bitterness. He wants you free. So what happens next will not only reveal her deception, but also unlock your next level. A miracle is happening. The kind that bends time. The kind that rewrites your future in a blink. And it will begin in 2 minutes. But God needs you to believe before you see. That is the currency of heaven, faith before proof, obedience before reward. That's why you feel this pull right now. That's why your spirit won't let you scroll away. Because something sacred is trying to find its way into your life. And it cannot come through distraction. It must come through focus. So lean in. Listen deeply. God is speaking, and this message is not ordinary. You have been living beneath your promise. Not because you are lazy. Not because you are undeserving. But because someone whispered lies into the places where God once spoke truth. You believed them when they said you were too much. You shrank when they told you to be quiet. You gave up your seat at the table to keep their love. But that was not love. That was spiritual manipulation. And now the chains are falling off. The illusion is breaking. The fog is lifting. And your true identity is being restored. You are royal. You are anointed. You are the one heaven has waited on. And this moment, this 2-minute moment, is the unlocking. The angels are moving now. Something is shifting around you. You may feel it as chills. You may feel it as pressure. You may even feel your eyes tear up for no reason. That is the Spirit confirming what your soul already knows. This is holy. This is real. And this is your time. Everything they took from you is coming back. Everything you prayed for in silence is being shouted in heaven's halls. Your name has been carved in gold on scrolls you haven't seen yet. Your crown is ready. And all you have to do is say yes. Say yes to the miracle. Say yes to the exposure. Say yes to the truth. Say yes to the version of you that no longer needs to apologize for shining. Say yes to the strength you forgot you had. Say yes to the voice you silenced just to be accepted. Because the ones who truly love you will celebrate your rise. The others will fall away, and that's part of the miracle too. God is not just blessing you. He's removing what no longer belongs. The subtraction is protection. The exposure is healing. And even the silence is sacred. That's why you must not tell anyone yet. This miracle is still forming. It must grow in the dark before it reveals itself in the light. You are becoming someone you don't fully recognize yet, but heaven does. They've seen this version of you all along. The powerful one. The awakened one. The fearless one. The miracle-working one. And now you're stepping into it. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Now. The minute is almost over. The portal is opening. And what's coming will not be reversed. This woman thought she could block you. She laughed when she thought you wouldn't recover. She celebrated when she thought her lies were believed. But God saw her heart. And that's what's being judged, not her words, not her mask, not her reputation, but her spirit. And that spirit is not clean. You wondered why you felt sick after seeing her. Why your dreams became chaotic. Why your confidence faded. It was spiritual warfare. And she was a carrier. But she can't carry that into your next season. That's why heaven is exposing her. Because you are being made new. You are being made whole. You are being set apart. And nothing unclean can travel with you into what God is about to do. Do not grieve the separation. It is a sign. It is a gift. Let go with peace. Walk forward with power. Because the door that's opening is wider than you imagined. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine summons. Archangel Michael does not beg lightly. He is heaven's warrior. He stands at the gates with a flaming sword. And yet, for you, he bows. That's how important this moment is. That's how rare this miracle is. That's how high your calling is. You were born to shift things. To carry light into places no one else can reach. You are not just chosen. You are anointed. And this miracle is proof. Watch what happens next. In the next few hours, you will see signs. You may overhear a conversation that confirms the truth. You may get a message that shocks you. Someone may confess something out of nowhere. Do not panic. It is all unfolding exactly as heaven designed. The exposure is not for gossip. It is for freedom. Do not use it to shame. Use it to rise. That's why God trusted you with this truth. Because He knew you would handle it with grace. Now your job is simple. Believe. Protect your peace. Stay silent while the miracle grows. And when the time is right, testify. Because someone else's freedom may depend on your voice. But for now, let this be sacred. Let this be secret. Let this be holy. You have entered a divine appointment. A heavenly transaction is taking place. Chains are falling. Curses are breaking. Blessings are flooding. And your soul knows it. That's why you can't look away. That's why this feels different. Because it is. You have crossed over. You are no longer who they said you were. You are who God says you are. And no woman, no betrayal, no lie, no delay can stop that now. Finally, God is exposing her. And finally, you are rising. This is your miracle. This is your moment. It is happening in 2 minutes. Archangel Michael is begging you, this is not ordinary. This is not a message to be skipped. This is a divine command, not a suggestion. You were chosen for this moment. Heaven has paused everything else just for you. The angels have gathered in silence, watching, waiting, praying that you will not scroll past this. Because what is about to happen will change your entire life. You only have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to open your heart. 2 minutes to allow this miracle to enter. 2 minutes to hear what God Himself has been waiting to whisper into your spirit. Do not ignore this. Do not speak of it to anyone. It is sacred. It is sealed. It is personal. It is yours. And if you walk away, it may never come again in this form. Michael is on his knees in the realm of glory, tears in his eyes, sword in the dust. He has fought for you endlessly. Every time you broke down, every time you collapsed in silence, every time you wanted to quit, Michael stood beside you. And now, he pleads with you, listen. Just this once, listen fully. Do not rush this. This is not something created by man. This is heaven's voice speaking directly to you, louder than the noise of doubt and clearer than the lies spoken against you. God says, my beloved child, you are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not cast away. You are mine. I held you even when you thought I was far. I was the warmth you felt in moments of despair. I was the peace that surrounded you when you didn't understand how you were still breathing. I was the whisper that said, keep going, when everything inside you was screaming to stop. I've never abandoned you, not even once. And now, I am reaching out to you with a miracle that has your name engraved into it. It is custom-made for your life. It is shaped by every tear you've ever cried. Don't talk to anyone about this. This miracle isn't for public eyes. It's a private covenant between you and heaven. You are about to walk into something that will make even your greatest enemies fall silent. They'll watch you rise and have no words. They'll witness your blessing and finally realize you were chosen all along. You weren't being punished, you were being preserved. You weren't being delayed, you were being designed. You weren't being ignored, you were being prepared for a glory too great to be born in public pain. You were set apart. The minute has started ticking. The shift is already in motion. The angels are moving. The spirit realm is vibrating with divine urgency. God has already spoken to people about you. He's placed your face in the dreams of those who have the power to bless you. He's whispered your name into the ears of decision makers. Someone who doesn't know you yet has already felt a pull toward you, and they don't know why. But you will. Because what they're bringing is the very thing you've been praying for. But here is the truth God wants you to hear: if you don't receive it in faith, it will pass you by. Not because I want to deny you, but because miracles are not forced, they are invited. You must open your heart. You must say yes with your spirit. Even if fear is still present, even if doubts still echo inside, your yes must be louder. This is the kind of moment that separates destiny from delay. The kind of moment where heaven pauses time for one soul, just to see if they'll trust. You've cried long enough. You've begged silently long enough. You've been patient through storms that others don't even know you survived. But now, the suffering is turning. The weeping is about to be exchanged for laughing. The hunger is about to be satisfied. The emptiness is about to overflow. I have seen your private pain, and now I am preparing your public promise. But you must walk forward. You must stop expecting disappointment and start preparing for joy. Do not brace for bad news, brace for the best. It's coming. It's already here. It's wrapped in glory and sealed with your faith. Archangel Michael says, your enemies tried everything. They slandered your name. They created traps. They used people you loved. They whispered in secret places. They mocked you when no one was watching. But I saw it all. And I allowed it, because I knew it would only sharpen you. I knew it would prepare you. They thought they were burying you, but they were watering a seed. They thought they were winning, but they were unlocking your weapon. You are not broken, you are built for war. You are not wounded, you are awakened. This moment right here is your divine unveiling. God says, do not speak of this. Not yet. Some things must remain hidden until the harvest. There are people around you who wear friendly faces but carry jealous hearts. If they knew the magnitude of what I'm doing, they would try to delay it. So I'm hiding it until it's too big to stop. I'm blessing you in secret. I'm healing you in silence. I'm building you behind the curtain. But soon, sooner than you expect, the curtain will be pulled back, and the world will see what I saw in you all along. This miracle, it will not be explainable. Doctors will be confused. Bankers will be amazed. Family members will be speechless. You won't even have words. All you'll be able to say is, "This was God." And that's exactly how I want it. Because I will get the glory. And your enemies will realize that no human scheme can cancel a divine plan. The time is so close. The air around you is shifting. The spiritual atmosphere is breaking open. Something is being poured from heaven right now, liquid fire, holy oil, rivers of favor. They are flowing toward you. Don't resist it. Don't second guess it. Don't try to reason it. Just receive it. You are not being punished, you are being promoted. You are not being ignored, you are being incubated. This is not the end, it's the birthing. You are entering into a season so strange, so sudden, so spectacular, that it will feel unreal. But it is real. It is more real than your doubts. More real than your past. More real than your mistakes. You are forgiven. You are restored. You are holy. You are worthy. You are enough. The enemy will try to remind you of your failures, but I, the Lord your God, remember your faith. I saw you choose to believe when you had every reason not to. I saw you pray when you had no strength left. I saw you give when you had nothing to spare. And I have not forgotten it. Every small act of obedience has compounded into a reward so massive, the human mind cannot calculate it. You thought I wasn't watching, but I was recording. And now, your season of harvest is erupting. But it will happen so fast, you won't even have time to process it. Archangel Michael says, this is your 2-minute miracle. It is hovering over you right now. The angels are standing by, scrolls in hand, names written in light. Your name is there. Your destiny is there. Your promise is being unlocked. The door is opening. But you must believe. You must not speak death with your mouth. You must not curse your own miracle with disbelief. Speak life. Speak faith. Say it now, say it out loud, I receive this. I believe this. I am ready. Because when you say it, all of heaven responds. You are walking into a new level. A new place. A new name. You will no longer be known by your failures. You will no longer be defined by what they did to you. You will no longer be labeled by what you lost. You are about to be introduced to your next chapter. And in this chapter, you win. You love. You rise. You shine. You laugh. You live. You overflow. This chapter doesn't start in the world's systems, it starts in heaven's throne room. And the ink is still wet. God is still writing. The next word is yours to speak. This is not a coincidence. This is your confirmation. The person reading this is not just you, it is a chosen vessel, a walking miracle, a divine weapon against darkness. You are meant to carry light into the places others gave up on. You are meant to be the breakthrough in your family. You are meant to break the cycles that destroyed generations before you. You are meant to rise, to speak, to shine, to lead. And that's why the enemy tried so hard to crush you. Because he knew. He saw your potential before you did. But I protected you. I preserved you. And now, I'm releasing you. Time is up. 2 minutes have passed. The miracle is released. The angel has moved. The message has landed. Heaven is watching. Your future is waiting. And my love is eternal. You are safe. You are covered. You are never alone. Just trust me. Just pray. Just believe. If you believe in God, type Amen.